Hey guys, what's up? Pokemon Alpha Sapphire video number 86. And this is the last video in the Tracking Legendaries saga, if you want to call it. There were actually 10 Tracking Legendaries videos, can you believe that? 10. 10! Right? There were 10, right? I think there were 10. This one was number 9, right? Pokemon... the one that I'm looking at right now on YouTube that I uploaded, wasn't that number 9? No, that was number 8. My bad. So, there will be 9 Tracking Legendaries videos. That's okay. In this video we're going to catch the final 3 legendary Pokemon that we've yet to catch. Those 3 Pokemon being the 2 version mascots of Pokemon Black and White, and then their third counterpart. So that would be Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem. So, in order to find Zekrom and Reshiram, well, first of all, Reshiram can only be found in Pokemon Omega Ruby, and Zekrom can only be found in Alpha Sapphire. And in order to find Kyurem, you have to have both Pokemon in your party. So, you gotta trade. You gotta get one. You gotta get one of them via trade. Is basically what it boils down to. So as I've been doing in all of these, where, you know, 2 Pokemon from different games are required, I've got Omega Ruby right now. What you're seeing is Omega Ruby footage. I'm gonna go ahead and catch Reshiram, trade it over to Alpha Sapphire, catch Zekrom, and then bam, Kyurem will be next. But in order to catch Reshiram or Zekrom, you need to have at least 1 Pokemon in your party at level 100. That's pretty high level, especially for just like a normal gameplay game, like no hacks or anything like that. It's difficult to get a Pokemon to level 100. However, if you go around and I've found it with the battle girls, like, you know how the different trainer classes, the battle girl trainer class, if you go around to the different secret bases and you find someone who's like their trainer class is a battle girl, if you become pals with them, when you go to your secret base and ask them to like show me a special skill, they'll train your Pokemon and your Pokemon's level will actually increase by 1. So I went around to all the secret bases I could find, and I only found 2 people with the trainer class of battle girl. So I asked both of them to be my pal, and every day for a while there I was just going up to her or going up to both of them and having them train my Deoxys, because the Deoxys was already at level 80. So I figured, you know, it's already level 80. Just 20 levels to go, 2 levels a day. That's 10 days. So like for 10 days in a row I was doing that, and I actually did that quite a long time ago. It's been like probably a month or so since I did that. I could have been doing that in Omega Ruby, but I just haven't really been playing up until like last week. Like last week was the first time I like picked up my 3DS in like a month or 2 and actually played it. But anyway, yeah. So in Alpha Sapphire, I got my Deoxys up to level 100, and then because I didn't have a level 100 Pokemon in Omega Ruby, I actually traded the Deoxys over to Omega Ruby so that I could have it in my party to go catch this Reshiram. And of course I'm also speeding up the battle here, so that the video won't be so long. Anyway, the Manectric fainted, so I'm sending out Metagross now, and I know that Metagross is really weak to fire, which is what Reshiram is, but Metagross has the attack I needed to get Reshiram's HP down. So, hold back, and that actually did it, didn't it? I probably didn't need to Mega Evolve him, but I did anyway, so what are you gonna do? Dusk Ball, because we're in a cave, right? Well, that wasn't really a question, that was just like me telling you. We're in a cave, which is why I'm using a Dusk Ball. Even though it's like, looks pretty bright, I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks pretty bright, and it's daytime out. We're still in a cave, so technically a dusk ball should work, right? I don't know. The reason I say I don't know is because of what happens here in a minute or two. But you see I'm throwing these dusk balls, and they're not working. Reshiram uses Fusion Flare. That actually looks like it hurt a lot. Gets Metagross down to 34. He actually took that attack like a champ. I'm actually... Well, I was going to say I'm actually kind of surprised, but Metagross does have, like, what, 12 levels on the Reshiram, so... Anyway, we'll send out the Swampert now. Swampert should be able to take Fusion Flare pretty good. Reshiram's paralyzed, it can't move. So I don't seem to be getting anywhere with the Dusk Ball, so I'm going to use an Ultra Ball and see what happens. Watch what happens. It was an Ultra Ball. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. You ever, like, don't know? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I don't know. But yeah, there's Reshiram. Gotcha. No, I'm not gonna give you a nickname. I didn't nickname you in Pokemon Blaze Black. I won't nickname you now. So, yeah, that was Reshiram. We're gonna be wrapping up the Omega Ruby here, so in this little time here between transitioning from Omega Ruby to Alpha Sapphire, I'm gonna go through the answers to my question of the day in the last video. I actually had quite a few people answered. Well, quite a few, like more than like one. Because that's what I had been getting before, like one person would answer. But because that was the first video I had uploaded in like a month, I basically just asked you guys, what have you been up to in the last month? So let's see who all answered the phone. I am Ogliver got his first job, so that was awesome. Awesome. It feels good to have a job, I'm not gonna lie. On the other hand, we've got Sebastian Sharp, turned 18, graduated from high school, awesome. My job closed down a week before Father's Day and looking for new work. I know what I know how that feels to be looking for work. I was looking for work for the longest time. Anyway, that little transition right there that you just saw was from Omega Ruby to Alpha Sapphire. So we are now watching Alpha Sapphire footage. Let's see. Uzumaki Menma, nothing really has happened in the last month. Grades have been going down a bit, so just working on that. Tsunami wins, same old with me. And yes, I mentioned in the last video that I think someone had traded me DNC. It was Tsunami Win, aka John Tempest. So, thank you for that. Let's see, and then we've got Storm LaBirth. I don't know if I've ever seen your name here before, but thank you for commenting. Finally decided to get my buddy's 3DS XL out of my car and play it for the first time the other day. Well, that's cool. And then Shrey and Roy asked me if I had heard any news about Leroy, who disappeared suddenly without any message. And I mean, I remember Leroy in his videos, but I hadn't really realized that he had disappeared until Shrey and Roy brought it up. But I went over there and like, yeah, he hasn't uploaded in like a year, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I think those were all the answers to my question that I had. Dragonflame324 said, great video. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, that was all the answers I had. So anyway, here we are in Alpha Sapphire. We got Wednesday up front here. Taking on this Zekrom. Trying to just whittle down his HP so that I can catch it like I did the Reshiram. In black and white, Zekrom and Reshiram were really easy to catch. I think because you were actually like required to catch them to advance the storyline, which is why they were really easy to catch. Reshiram was pretty easy to catch as soon as I actually threw an Ultra Ball at it as opposed to a Dusk Ball. So that's what I'm going to do here with Zekrom. Going to start throwing Ultra Balls at this guy. He's not asleep, he woke up. Oh, I thought it might catch him even though he's awake. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm basically waiting for Turtwig to get knocked out so that I can send Wednesday back in and put him back to sleep. I mean, I've got Mayfly who can paralyze, but sleep is just a lot more effective as far as being able to catch a Pokemon. Like, I think paralyze makes it like 1.5 times more likely, whereas sleep makes it like 2 times more likely, or 2.5 times. I don't know, whatever the numbers are, like putting one to sleep makes it more likely to be able to catch it than paralyzing it, which is why I've kind of started going down that route. The only thing about paralyzing is once it's paralyzed, it's paralyzed. You know, it can't like unparalyze. When you put it to sleep, it can wake up after a while. Ah, there you go. Concealing itself in lightning clouds, it flies through the Unova region. It creates electricity in its tail. The screen that I have the video on as I'm doing the commentary is very small, which is why when I went to the dual screen right there, I couldn't really read what it was saying at the top. Alright, so we got Reshiram and Zekrom. So between me switching over from from Omega Ruby to Alpha Sapphire, I actually did trade back over to Alpha Sapphire my level 100 Deoxys, which I caught originally in this game, not Omega Ruby. And then I traded over the Reshiram that I caught in Omega Ruby itself. So I traded those over from Omega Ruby. And let's see, I traded over from Alpha Sapphire for those a Loudred and a Pelipper. So anyway, there's Zekrom, and we'll put Deoxys in the box, and then we'll got Reshiram, and let's see, was that Diancie I had on my team? I was gonna see about trying to use Diancie in this video, just for like funsies, you know, since I have it now and it can make it evolve. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna heal my Pokemon before I leave. We hope we'll see you again. Okay. So guys, we are about to catch the last legendary Pokemon available in this game. Well, I don't know if that's completely true. I know Cresselia is available in this game, but I haven't been able to find any information on how to actually go about finding it. If I do find that information somewhere somehow, I'll make a video of me going and finding it, catching it. I remember in, what was it, Volt White 2, I took a lot of crap from a lot of people because when I was doing my tracking legendaries, I would go and find the legendary Pokemon, but I wouldn't catch it. I would just like battle it and knock it out. And people are like, "Oh my god, you're such an idiot. Why are you doing that?" It's a hack. I'm playing it on an emulator on my computer. I really don't care about those games as far as catching all the Pokemon. Because I don't know why I feel that way. I just a hack on an emulator. I don't feel the need to actually try and catch all the Pokemon, you know, or at least, you know, catch as many as I can. I just don't feel the need to do that. In these games, though, yeah, I mean, I want to, but in the emulator, not so much. So, I mean, I would go through like 8 or 9 legendary Pokemon in one video in that Let's Play, because I would just go to wherever they were and battle them and knock them out. I was basically just doing that so that I could show you guys, or the people who are watching the Let's Play, where to find them. One more attack like that from Kyurem will knock me out, so I need to get into heal mode and then yawn mode. Glaciate. Well, that was a critical hit. Because of Camera Up's dual typing, Glaciate is just neutral. Come on. Yeah, got that yawn going on. And this actually works out because the next attack should knock out Camera Up. And then I can send in Turtwig to use the false swipe. Do the Mega Evolve so that maybe this false swipe does a little bit more damage. Not enough damage though. Now Kyurem was always more difficult to catch than Reshiram and Zekrom. That didn't work. Let's try again. Now with me Mega Evolving Turtwig like this, if that thing wakes up and uses Glaciate, Turtwig's like pretty much done for. Because when he Mega Evolves like that, he becomes part Dragon type as well. So he becomes 4x weak to Ice. Oh, come on, you got it. You got it. Ah. For some reason though, he decides to use Slash. And now he uses Glaciate. The reason he went first was because I was actually planning on doing another false swipe. Like just in case. So anyway, here you can see me be an idiot. Me trying to use full restore on a Camera Up who has already fainted. I don't know why. I was going for max revive, but it didn't work. When it didn't work the first time, I was like, did I click on the wrong Pokemon or something? And then I did it again, and then I realized like the error of my ways, and I was like, oh crap. And I realized, no, you didn't use it on the wrong Pokemon. You're just an idiot. So yeah, I tried to use full restore on Camera Up, even though it was already fainted. Alright, let's see what an Ultra Ball can do here. Scary face on Camera Up, who's already slower. But now he's asleep. Gotcha. Alright guys, so in this video we caught Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem, which is awesome. They're pretty fun. And these are the last, I believe, the last ones that we had to catch in this little tracking legendaries quote-unquote saga that we had here, so good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Save the game, you know, just in case. There's supposed to be something else in this cave. I don't know if I have to like leave for it to show up or something. No, maybe it's hidden. Oh, we're picking up something. What is this? Dun dun dun! DNA splicers, so that you can create, what is it, black Kyurem and white Kyurem. It's good stuff. I actually never used those in Black 2 and White 2, so I actually, to be honest, am not sure how to use the DNA splicers. But I don't know if I'll ever do it. I think part of the reason I didn't do it is because I hardly ever use legendaries on my team to begin with. I mean, I know in this game I used Latias, and then in the after game I replaced Ahab with Kyogre, but usually I don't use legendaries. I just kind of made an exception for this game. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the next video, but there is going to be a next video, so never fear. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, bye.